Welcome to Cozy Oasis. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to clean the filter as well as to use the chemicals to clean the pool. As you can see, the pool right now is a little bit yellow because there is a water advisory, but with these chemicals, it's going to clean the water right up. First of all, we're going to clean the filter. The filter does require to clean overnight, and I do understand may only have 2, 3, or 4 hours. So I would recommend doing this first. What you're going to do is grab the plastic bucket. You're going to lift the lid of the filter just by so, not from the back, but from the front. If you come around the side here, you can see the filter. Once you have the cover off, you're going to grab the filter and spin it off. Place the contents in the bucket. You're going to fill the bucket up with some water. You're going to come over to the bar and you're going to fill this up full of water. You'll rinse it a little bit before adding the chemicals in. Get as much of the particulates out as possible. And you're going to fill the bucket up right to the top. Oh, I have a little spillage. With the plastic cup, we're going to measure out 2 tablespoons of the filter cleaner and add it to the pail. As you can see, I'm also wearing gloves. Please wear gloves when handling any of the chemicals. I'm going to pour 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add it into the water. I'll also stir it up a little bit to allow everything to mix in. Now that the filter is done, we're going to head and add some more chemicals into the hot tub itself. Once you have the filter removed, make sure to check inside the filter compartment and clean up any debris. If you would like to remove this front cover, you're going to lift up and pull out. And it'll allow you better access to clean the pool. Before adding the chemicals in, plug in the hot tub to allow the chemicals to circulate. Before adding any chemicals into the hot tub, use the strainer and scoop out any floating particulates in the pool. Make sure to check underneath the cover. To start the pumps, press the jets button and allow it to circulate. The first chemical we're going to add is 3 milliliters of the chlorine granulates. Again, we don't need too much of this, but again, we're just going to add 3 milliliters just to allow us to clean up the water. I'm going to grab my measuring cup. 3 milliliters is even below the 5 milliliter line, so just a little bit in there is all we need. Just like that, so. Chlorine granulates. I'm going to pour the chlorine in. Mix it. Make sure to get all the contents out. I'm going to place the lid on. The second chemical we're going to add is Super Clear. We're going to be adding 10 milliliters of Super Clear. (10 milliliters of Super Clear). Mix it in. The third chemical we're going to add is one half tablespoon of shock. 1/2 tablespoon of shock. The fourth chemical we're going to add is Stain and Scale 30 milliliters. 30 milliliters of stain and scale. Last but not least, you want to make sure the float with the bromine pucks is full. To fill up the bromine pucks, remove the cap on the bottom and make sure that there are the bromine pucks inside. There's no specific amount. If it is low, just make sure to top it up to the top just like so. Place it back in the water and allow the water to circulate. Once the filter is done soaking in the cleaner, drain the contents. It's very important to rinse the filter 2 or 3 times to make sure that there's no residual chemicals left in the filter. Once it's full again, shake it around, rinse off any chemicals. You may move the faucet out of the way so you can take the bucket out. And what I always like to do, I like to just run the faucet over the filter as well as run it inside to get any remaining chemicals off the filter. Now we're going to install it. You may notice it bobs up and down. Just flip it upside down, allow the air to come out, flip it back over, and just screw it right back in. That's how to reinstall the filter. That concludes adding the chemicals into the hot tub.